Thank you. Other than that, I don't think I would get into. I don't get too deep into any detail about anything that's discussed along the way. Just that I needed to get away.
See, that's fair. I wouldn't get into any big detail either.
Okay, so you guys get to Bryn-Shander. It's, around mid-afternoon. You decide to head to the inn, because, you need to make some money and see.
Food would be nice. Food
Yeah.
and warmth.
Food, warmth, some rumors, some drinking. Did you all just get shared the map of Bryn-Shander? Right?
Nope.
Should be.
There's a different pop-up from normal.
Oh, okay.
Different pop-up. Who am I missing?
I'm pretty sure it's like the GM's notes. Don't read it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to click on the map itself, and it says a module you are attempting to use is not loaded.
Huh. Okay, hold on one second. Let me just drag and drop it on
There
you.
you go.
Did it pop up? All right.
Yeah, let me close your notes.
Okay.
You dropped on me
pop
again.
Up for me.
I closed mine immediately.
All right. Ah, okay. I see what I did wrong. I tried to drag and drop it directly from the thing. Please close that. I'm supposed to open the image first and then drag and drop it. Yep.
I never made that mistake. I'm just saying.
You know what, Tab? Hush. Okay? Hush. Hush. There we go. Alright. Now did everyone get the map?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. Alright, so Drungo and Nash would probably have come in from the southwestern gate. You would probably ask around, see what a good inn/tavern is, and they tell you about the North Look over at the North Gate there. Finblood, this is your shopping day. You probably get in. You would be coming in from the North Gate. So North Look is your place to go after you get your shopping trip taken care of. Rattlebone and Bob, you guys would also probably be using the North Gate and just, be looked at the North Look like that's your first tavern that you're going to come across. So that's probably the one you're going to head to. Sounds about good?
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get too deep into the city.
Yeah, it's probably the North Gate is about where you would start out. So it's a good looking tavern. Kind of loud. Let's say, hold on one second. It's like the rowdiest possible town inn you could finally find. Like it's very dangerous. Kind of like, notice how since it's from the North Gate, it's more of like the craziness area of the map, because like the South Gate is more the people traveling from Luskin and people like that. But this inn is known as the best place for rumors. All right.
It's the gate that's closest to Bremen. That's all you need to know.
Yes, it's the closest gate to Bremen. So I'm sure if you ask Finblend about Bremen, he'll have a story to tell you. All right. So everybody has their background. I'm not going to go into your backgrounds right now, but would you like to go down the list and have everyone say what they would see when they look at your character in the end? Finblid, do you want to start first?
I'm sorry. Run them by me again. What they would see.
Just what they would see looking at you.
But yeah, my character portrait is pretty much exactly that. But essentially, I'm decked out in cold weather gear. I have all my stuff on me, my backpack. Looks like I'm ready to go on a long ass adventure and stay out for about a month at a time. You can attribute this to me being an adventurer or a Boy Scout or whatever, but I'm not looking like I'm here to stay. Let's put it that way.
I've seen a portrait on you, Brian.
Say again?
I see it.
Oh, now I see it. Okie dokie.
All right, looks like we are at the inn.
Feel free to move around the inn if you want. I put Rattlebone and Bob over there in the corner. I figure that's the darkest corner that you guys would probably go
I can
to.
barely tell that's me. Well, first off, Bob hangs out outside because he doesn't want to go in. He has to breathe. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. And you see this, which is eerily the most handsome-looking kobold in noble attire and chainmail, standing outside, wallowing back and forth, nervously and sheepishly looking at the door and the sign and saying, "Okay, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's just some people. It's people. People are fine. People are fine. Nobody's gonna stab anybody, and everything's gonna be fine." And he musters up the courage and goes inside, waddling in sheepishly, and runs to the corner, and then over to whatever table he sees empty, which he doesn't see any empty tables. So he goes over to the bar. There you go.
Okay. And I guess you're still decked in your cold weather gear, so people can't really see much except Fortness.
Yeah, I put my hood over my head, and I'm just putting my head low to the table.
All right.
But I am tiny.
Yep. Rattlebone.
Rattlebone appears as a very large, burly person, covered in furs, hood pulled up so that it, creates a little furry mane around his face. Very hard to see. Keeps his head down, sits in the shadows, quietly drinking or slurping, whichever, both. You can see as he moves, sometimes you can hear and see glint of some kind of metal armor that he's wearing. Carries a shield strapped, probably sitting beside him now, but
Drungo and Nash, which one of you want to?
I'll go first. Drungo, he has like cold weather kind of like robes on, and a giant symbol hangs around his neck on a necklace. And the symbol is a goblet with an eye in the middle. His large orange beard covers his face. He sits drinking a thing of mead.
All right. I am taller than average, sitting drinking, trying to make general banter with Drungo. And I seem like I've only really got the coat, and like I just made moves to travel quickly. I don't have any other snow gear other than the clothing that's visible.
Is it heavy snow gear?
It's essentially outerwear prepared for this region. But that's about all I've got that looks like I'm ready to go out into the world here.
You know, with a beard that small, you're gonna freeze to death out there.
Yeah. trying to grow it in for this. Trying to grow it in to protect myself here. We've introduced everyone, right?
Yep.
All right.
So feel free. You could see them
Okay.
around. You could see them around the inn. Over at the bar is the tavern owner, Scram Scrax.
Bob hails him. Can I have a glass of milk?
He kind of went and eye you. Like, milk?
Do I hear this? Drungo, does Drungo hear this?
Probably. Probably. He's like, milk? We offered fine beer here. Fine beer.
Well, I just want milk. Do you have milk?
No, we don't have milk. That's a southern thing. We haven't gotten shipments lately. Don't you see the weather outside? What kind of cow's gonna be living outside?
Green
You
beards.
freeze milk.
But I mean, then it wouldn't be milk. It'll be ice and
Then you melt it.
crud.
It becomes milk. Okay. How about water?
Get a grumble. Go outside for water. We got beer here. Beer.
I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna take the seat next to him. I'm gonna, all I have is holy water, so I don't think I can help you much with what you're looking for.
He looks at you nervously. Okay.
Don't worry, lad. I ain't gonna bite you.
He still carries back a little bit. Okay, so.
I reach out my hand very slowly to shake yours. Drungo Hairy Fist. It's a pleasure.
He takes out a cloth and wipes his hands, and then he goes to your hand and wipes your hand, and then he shakes your hand with the cloth between you guys. Bob.
Nice to meet you, Bob.
And he sits back in his chair. So, yeah. What brings you here?
Just traveling. Just traveling.
Okay.
What about yourself?
I was kind of kicked out of my home. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do now.
Well, I'm sure a place like this is no short on work.
Many people. I don't way too many people. And everybody's so rude. I mean, come on, milk. It's such a simple order. People use it for cheese all year round.
Well, how do you know they have cheese up here?
Smell it. Oh, can I smell it? Let me see.
I don't know. I mean, perception check?
Oh, where's my character? Oh, no. Nope.
No, you don't smell. You smell like speared beer, maybe a whole bunch of different like liquor spilled on the floor. No cheese though.
No. Well, I don't know. I just assume.
So you're gonna see a shield dwarf. He's gonna be looking over at you guys, and she's gonna come over, jump on the bench. She's like, "You guys looking for a job? You said you were looking to see what to do this time. New to town."
I am going to look over at, is it Nasher?
Yep.
And I'm going to try to like get his attention subtly.
At this point, I am trying to talk to Finbuild and ask him where he got his winter gear, as I'm interested in buying some. And then during this, I see.
In fact, I would be absolutely delighted to tell you all
Sweet.
about my
All
gear.
right. I say something like, "Hey, friend, you look like you're prepared for here. Where can I buy some wares like this?"
You will see that he's going to attempt to do some jokes at first and be rather crude about it. First, he's going to go on about whether you're with the milkman over there, and he's going to be super crude about it. But eventually, once you start talking about the gear, he's going to be super excited about talking about where's the best place to go and who has the finest of threads, and going into super detail about the thread count of each and every article of clothing and why it matters.
Interesting. So, that has now lost my attention after going too far. I look around and I see I see Drungo trying to signal me.
At this point, I'm just like waving my hand violently, watching you get very, very bored with the thread count talk.
And Bob is bouncing his leg up and down nervously, eyeing up and down this person that just came in, that came and talked to them, and now he's starting to feel surrounded.
Yeah, wait, I can move, right? Hold on.
Yeah,
One,
you can move your token.
one moment, please, Finbuild. I didn't come with the milk guy, but I came with the other guy. I gotta see what's up.
Oh, okay. We'll see you in a bit.
So one quick question: is it obvious that Bob is a kobold?
I don't know. Do you have a tail sticking out from underneath your coat, or is everything
My
pretty much packed
tail
in?
is tucked in.
Okay.
My tail's tucked in. I have this scarf over my mouth. You know, if you look carefully through the hood, maybe you could see my eyes and maybe the glint of that reptilian eye, which would be violet in color. But yeah, it's hard to discern because I'm small and my clothes are big.
All right.
I mean, I did just have a conversation with another little person. A strange lot. I could barely see his face through his parka.
I mean, it's
So-
warmer in here, but it's still -40 outside, so.
Well,
Yeah.
so I assume that anyone who is dressed from the outside that didn't want to be immediately recognized as something in here is doing something similar to that. I
Just
feel like
hiding.
winter clothing makes it much easier for things to potentially blend in because people have so many layers, their sizes are more ambiguous.
Yeah, I went so far as to remove my hood and
Oh.
my little mask, but that's about it.
I mean, that was
spectacles on.
that's
Is this person that came to talk to us armed?
You mean Nash or?
No, the person asked
Hin-
if we want a job.
Hillen. Yep. So Hillen, first of all, sorry, let me just link this all to you. I'm gonna read this out loud. This is kind of backstory on the inn. Just another gruesome day in 10 towns, howling wind, bitter cold, foul tempers, and snowdrifts big enough to bury a herd of moose. But today, the local tavern is abuzz with news about a series of recent killings. Before the murders, the only questions on everyone's mind were, will Summer ever return to the Icewind Dale? Now the question is, will I be the killer's next victim? Nothing breeds fear and paranoia like a murderer with no face. 3 cold-blooded murders have been committed in the past month. A halfling trapper in East Haven, a human shipbuilder in Targos, and 3 days ago, a dwarf glassblower in Bryn-Shander. Each victim was found with a dagger of ice through the heart. What's the connection? The drunken huddled in the tavern offers no credible ideas, but sitting apart from them is an elderly shield dwarf with a nasty scar across her nose, who looks like she has something worth knowing. She's been smoking her pipe and eyeing you ever since you walked in. So she has a scar on. She's been smoking her pipe. She walks over. You've been hearing those stories about the murder, like as rumors, as you've been walking through the tavern. Other than when Finnblid started talking about his thread count. But yeah, you've been hearing word about the murders, and this shield dwarf comes up to Drongo and the group over here. I have a job. I was a shield dwarf back in my day, a bounty hunter. As you can see, these old knees, I don't think they're good for much these days, but I am interested in possibly funding a search for the killer, the ones going around murdering all these people.
All the small people?
Well, they're not just small people. I mean, it's been 3 killings.
That human was pretty short. I'm just saying.
Okay.
From what I've heard.
Well, I mean, from what I've been hearing about these murders, I think there's only one person who I think's been there for all of them. It could possibly be, but it's gonna be a pain finding him now. Okay? Because here we go. Here's the next part. This Sepek Caltro, he works for a small traveling merchant company called Torgs, owned and operated by a shady dwarf called Torga Icewind, or Icewind. Finnbuild, you would know who Torga Icewind is. I mean, you've seen her come through Targus a couple times, or through. She's always like one of those, goes from town to town selling little knickknacks or random gear and assortment of stuff. And she's going to continue. In other words, Zepik gets around. He's charming, makes friends easily. He's also Torga's bodyguard, so I'm guessing he's good with the blade. His victims come from the only 3 towns that sacrifice people to the Frostmaiden on nights of the new moon. This is what passes for civilized behavior in Icewind Dale. Maybe the victims find a way to keep their names out of the drawings, and Sepik found out they were cheating, so he killed them. Maybe, just maybe. You know, that's what I think. Sepik's probably trying to do the Frostmaiden's work. I followed Torgs for a 10-day as a move from town to town. Quite the devious little enterprise, but that's not my concern. What struck me is how comfortable Sepik Caltro looked in this weather. No coat, no scarf, no gloves. It was like the cold couldn't touch him. Kiss of the Frostmaiden indeed. I will pay you 100 gold pieces to apprehend Sepik Caltro, ascertain his guilt, and deal with him. Preferably without getting the authorities involved. But when the job's done, come back here to this inn, return to me, and I'll give you your money. What do you think? You guys got a deal here?
Quick question. Do I hear any of that?
I mean, she's pretty loud. Yes. You would.
She is selling it. I assume she's actually using this to sell everything. To sell this as a an option to the entire inn for whoever's
if
taking
I
it.
do hear this,
Yeah,
I will blurt
for
out
the whole
100 gold.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I imagine 100 gold was said loud. I don't know.
Loud. Yeah. 100 gold to apprehend him, ascertain his guilt, and deal with him without the authorities getting involved. But yes.
Gonna fall out of my chair. 100 gold, 100 gold, 100 gold. I haven't made 100 gold.
Only 100 gold?
So Helen Trollblade's gonna look at you. He's like, yeah, 100 gold. A lot of money up here in 10 towns.
About 100 gold and a gallon of milk.
The milk shipments haven't been coming through. I don't know, laddie, but here you might want maybe something stronger. Maybe, hey, Graham Shacks, do you have any of that fermented milk you keep back there? It's like, the innkeeper will start nodding his head. He's like, 2 silver. You want that fermented milk, Bob?
Doesn't partake in any alcoholic beverages.
Graham Shacks will shake his head and start going back to clean something, like mumbling.
What do you say on the price for the fermented milk?
2 silver?
Yeah.
Why? Was that too much? I'm just guessing here, so.
2 Jack's milk sounds good.
Well,
Rattlebone will get up. He's like 6'5". So giant compared to some of these little dweebs.
I think Nash is the only one who's anywhere near your height. And I mean, there's some other commoners, if you notice, they're around, scattered around the benches, walking around the inn. But yeah, I think Rattlebone or Nash are clearly some of the tallest people in here.
And I just say, I'm up to take your offer. And I drop 2 silver on the bar. I'll take some of that fermented milk.
Then Bill, then Rattlebone's tokens aren't loading for me.
I don't see Rattlebones either, but
right,
I do see Finbuild.
See, that's weird. I don't see fin belts, but
Alright, I deleted Rattlebone. Let's try this again.
I was
just-
okay because I have Discord up on the other screen and I can see Rattlebone's picture in that chat.
Yeah.
Alright. I deleted Finbuild, taking him again. Alright.
At the top left corner, it doesn't even show. It shows them as blank.
Really?
Yeah, it does. It does for me as well, but
I'm fine with it.
I can't remember who, but Finbuild was fixed on someone else's screen earlier, but it was presenting the same issue to them.
has Rattlebone's token appeared to y'all?
I see everyone's token.
Yeah, this is client
side.
something with the connection. I can see it though. Yeah. I mean, I have Discord. Like, you can see it in Discord. The square is okay, I guess. The top left isn't a big deal. I don't know.
Huh.
Maybe hold on. Maybe give up the character and then come back to it. You know, maybe not even leave the table.
Okay.
Did you want me to try to delete Bob?
No, I still see him. I still see him on the map. Are you able to pull him off the map and then put him back on there?
Yep. I just deleted Bob off the map, dragging him.
The technical issues.
Alright.
I can live with this if we can't solve it easily. I'm not that worried.
Yeah,
Let's just go.
Yeah, just odd. I haven't seen this error on Unity in a while.
At least they have little green outlines.
But you see the map, right? You see.
I see the other 2 tokens.
Yeah.
It's just like a transparent box on the
Yeah,
map.
Really.
Not the end of the world.
All right. Well, we'll see if it continues.
I say, hold on. Will you? I'll do this. I'll do this if you sponsor me for the trip by getting me some. What are the what are the shoe coverings called?
The
God damn it.
snowshoes.
Yeah, the snow. Well, not just the snowshoes, the other one
Crampons?
as well. Yeah.
Well, Helen, she's just gonna look at you. Those to survive. I can't fund you. I'm funding the 100 gold. I'm retired. That's my good deed. You know,
Can I try a charm on this?
I mean, you could try, but yep, feel free.
I'm doing it.
Persuasion.
I'm doing it. I'm okay to fail this if I have to if I
Oh,
fail
and
it anyway.
by the way, Rattlebone, the second those 2 silver pieces hit the table, hit the bar table, Scrax is in there, grabbing them, grabbing some of the fermented yak milk in a cup, slamming them right down and giving them to you. Helen's gonna lean into you, Dash. Like, you talk a good game. Maybe come back to me in a couple of 10-day. No, nobody is around here has taken my quest. Maybe I'll go to you. I got time, right? Ain't got nothing but time. So check back with me in a couple of days. Then she's gonna take her order from
But wait.
go back
Hold
to her
on.
table. Mhm.
But Rattlebone accepted this immediately.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that
If I can make my way up on top of this countertop, I'm totally going to accept it as well.
Yep. So she's just gonna say, you know the job.
well, I feel like at this point now that Rattlebone's accepted it, we have to petition Rattlebone as well to join the group or to see if he wants to group. But that would be my character's next step would be to talk with the people who are going for this. Because do I have to hit accept or do I have to actually just get the information on Sefik, come back, and then collect her bounty?
No, you need to ascertain his guilt.
No, that's what I mean though. I just need
Yeah.
to complete the objective. I don't necessarily need to go back and start talking to her about it. I want to start talking to the other people about joining together.
Yeah. She's just saying, look, come back to me when it's done. I got 100 gold bounty for anyone up for trying for it.
I say, hey, big guy.
What?
I feel like you look like you know your way around a sticky situation. Any chance I could work with you on this?
He just shrugs. It's always better to work with a crew.
You won't be working with anyone. You'll freeze to death within a week. With those clothes that you got on. You need some experience in your
Get me alive from the coast. I'll do fine.
Oh, that was towards Nash.
Well, I gotta get the boots. Well, I need to go. So tell me again about that place. Basically, I'm just asking you for directions on the getting the boots.
Oh, he'll go in great detail once again. And get completely distracted from the quest at hand.
I say to Drungo, I say, hey priest, are you in on this?
Of course I am.
See, I knew you were a priest.
I prefer a cleric, the term, but whatever fits you, child.
Yo, I gotta get some boots first.
Then literally whatever fits you.
Helen's gonna look over at the group forming, nod her head, happy that she's trying to do her good deed for the 10 towns, even though she's retired. Is like, I heard that Torgs is heading towards Targos. Heard of it?
For where?
Targos, I believe. Hold on one second. I'm probably saying that name wrong. Brian?
Targos.
Yeah, Targos. I was alright. Alright, yes.
Heard of it? Hey, buddy, I live there. Been living there for 2 years. Don't tell me that they're heading over there now. How do you know that?
Oh, I mean, they just got into Bryn-Shander a couple of days ago. Guy winds up dead 3 days ago. Now they're heading out to Targos. I mean, that's just what the rumors say. I didn't talk with them, but I followed them for a while.
I don't know.
I look at the little squad guy. How far is Targos?
It's about a 2-hour walk from here. If you know where to go. It's gonna eyeball Nash again. And if you can survive it out there.
I think I'll do better than you expect. But we would be happy to have you as our guide on this journey.
Works for me. I was gonna go and find this killer myself.
Yeah.
Though I wouldn't really know what to do once I did find him. You there, big one. You know how to subdue someone, right?
I've hunted men.
Well, then fine. Looks like we got a good group going.
Well, then, take us to Targos.
What about the little guy?
Yep, I was just whispering, Drungo, you're the only one in this group that noticed that Bob tried to hide slightly. Trying to cower down a little bit. Looks a little bit scared and worried to be here.
Hey, you said your name was Bob, right?
Yeah, my name is Bob.
How about you come with us? We can get you away from all these people.
Where are we going?
I look at the others, then I look back at him. An adventure. And if you even help out a little, there'd be a reward in it for you, in the end for you.
Okay. Well, if you help me find milk somewhere.
There's good milk right here. It's like Rattlebone swills down the fermented yak's milk.
Ah, no. Fresh milk.
Cramcrack is gonna shake his head. Yeah, you probably want to go to those good mead. Maybe good mead people have some goats or something.
Goats. Oh. Had goat's milk in a while.
Ain't had goat in a while.
It's such a precious animal.
it taste precious? I look at the big guy.
Yes.
All right.
And suddenly, from right above a fireplace, everybody is going to be seeing this mounted fish suddenly burst into song as that commoner guy got close to the fireplace. There's a place I like to go, farther up the river's flow. Where it is I do not know, must be under all that snow. And then it just goes.
I pull out my spoon and get it ready to attack because it startles me.
And the commoner just kind of starts laughing and slapping his leg. Ah! Magic's still on it! And like drunkenly sloshes over to Helen. Scram shakes his head. Ugh, some mage placed that magic on it. And it's like motion. You get close to it, too close, and it just starts singing. Everybody knows about old Bitey over there. You used to be one of the hardest knuckle trout you could catch. We got him. We got him. He's just looking. Any other orders from you guys?
Do you have any soup?
Yeah, we got some soup. He walks over. Comes back. 2 copper.
I place a gold piece on the table.
He's got to take the gold teeth, like, try to bite it, see if it moves. It's like, did you want a room for the night?
I motion to the party. Give them some too. Give the big guy there extra.
And he's gonna nod his head. Soup for everyone. And he comes back. And he's like, and puts a little bit of bread on the table as well. For the group. Like, it looks like you could divide it up a little bit.
Bob
Thank
will
you,
take
sir.
the bread and expect the soup. What kind of soup is it?
It's fish soup, knucklehead trout.
Bob pushes the soup away. No thanks. I'll just take the bread.
Finblade, you know, knucklehead trout is basically what you guys eat up here because of the, snow. That's basically the thing people eat and catch these days.
Trout is currency,
Yes.
basically.
Yep.
I've been dealing in trout for years now. Trout is all I know.
I mean, probably 50 different ways to cook knucklehead trout at this point.
Rattlebone takes his spoon out of his soup and lays it on the counter and slurps up right from the bowl.
Scramsrax is gonna look over at Rattlebone. Interesting mass you got there, man. Looking at the beak. Killed one of them there, bugbears?
Several times.
He's just gonna nod his head, walk away, and take some orders from some other customers.
What time of the day was it?
And it's like mid-afternoonish.
We can make it to Targos. It doesn't get dark here anyway, does it? It doesn't get light here. It's
It
already
doesn't
dark.
get light. It starts getting dark. It's dark at 2 p.m., which it's gonna be getting dark soon.
So we'd be traveling at night, essentially.
All the time. Yep.
So we should get moving to Targos.
If you look on the map that I just shared with you, you see Bryn-Shander, right in the middle there. and Targos is off to the northeast.
All right. I finish eating quickly, and then I ask Finbuild if he can show me to a place where I can buy the gear that I need.
I'm gonna go with them.
So I'm going to feel rushed eating my food, in which I greatly value because it's warm and, well, trout, as we all know.
And apparently you got it for free because Drungo paid for you guys.
Yeah.
So
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to feel a bit rushed, but I'll agree to show them where to go. And I'll take them there.
I want to, I'm gonna walk out with them, but I want to stop by the singing fish and listen to its song again.
You're gonna make me sing that again, aren't you?
You are the bard.
Oh god. Now I gotta pull up Bitey again. Ugh. Alright. Where's I have like 50 different things open. Alright, here we go. North. Alright, here we go. Here's a place I like to go, farther up the river slow. Where it is, I don't know. Must be under all that snow. I'm never gonna remember how I sang it the first time, so it'll just be different every time.
It's part of the magic.
Yeah, part of the magic. Alright, are you guys all heading out the door?
Old Bitey. I love it here.
So where did he say we could get milk?
Are you guys heading out the out of the inn?
Yeah.
Will be fine.
I
Well, feel free to move your tokens. Now, as you guys are
Damn,
heading...
it's cold.
I've been trying to tell you. But yeah, I guess I'll take them to Old Scrimmin's and see what they can get in terms of gear.
First, as you guys step out, you're gonna see a half elf heading towards you. Now, Brian, you know this person a little bit. Here we go. There we go. Set visible. There you go. You see her? She starts walking up. Like Finbuild! Finbuild, there you are. There you are. Alright.
Hey, how's it going?
Alright, so a bundled up figure walks briskly up to you. Well met. You lot seem like you're looking for work or trouble with all those weapons. You wouldn't be standing around in this cold otherwise. Do you say anything to her? She is she's been a scholar that's been living around Bryn-Shander, traveling the 10 towns. You've seen her stop up a little bit. You know, you've seen her around. She's not unknown to you. She's like, I'll be at this tavern every night. But see, I'm studying Chewingas. Have you heard of Chewingas? They live here in Icewind Dale. No place else. Now, I haven't been able to get up close to them. But some people say that they steal some stuff. I haven't been able to see them, so that's why I got this lantern of tracking for elementals, because that's what they are, those Chewingas. They're little tiny elementals. Now, I could pay you 25 gold and this lantern if you say that you'll find Chewingas for me.
While she's talking, I'm gonna lean over to Nash and I'm gonna whisper, she's putting more than just snow up her nose.
I mean, everyone knows that Chewingas are just a myth.
No, they say they true. and in 10 towns. People keep saying they keep stealing their spoons and their plates.
Stealing spoons? How dare they?
I whisper to Finbuild,
They're
is she
they're the
trying to
most
sell
foul
a
of
lamp?
creatures.
Sorry.
Can you
whispered
guys
it.
repeat yourselves?
Yeah, sorry. You go first.
Stealing spoons? They're the most foul of creatures.
No, I need to study them. I need to find out why they exist, what they do. I mean, nobody knows if they have their own culture, their own religion. I mean, nobody knows anything about them. I could go down in the history books for discovering new elementals.
What did you call them?
Chewingas. Brian, you've heard rumors about these little chewingas. They're like tiny little elementals. But, you've only heard rumors about them.
Yeah, they're tiny little puffs of smoke coming
She's
out
like,
of
well,
her mouth.
Well, it's cold outside and there might be animals, so I can't travel to all the times. But you guys look like you're traveling, so maybe you could go find them and tell me everything about them when you come back?
If I ever did find them, it would be a culling. Or they are servants to the demon of the fork if they steal spoons.
No, they're not demons. They're elementals. Elementals.
They must be culled.
No, I think these chewingas might hold the key to getting Ariel to forgive her and stop this curse. The chewingas are the key. I just have to, find out more about them.
I'm going to chuckle to myself and, okay, first you don't know anything about them. Now you think they're the key.
Well, you guys got to figure out how to capture them. But here, I could give you this lantern. And it'll let you see them and track them. And she shows this lantern of tracking. It's a hooded lantern, Brian. She's like, look, I could pay you this and 25 gold when you guys come back with either a study on the chewingas or one of the chewingas itself.
At the 25 gold, I'll peek up and first just want to know if the hooded lantern looks anything like mine.
It does, but it also glows slightly, this is magical. And she's like, look, the moment you get within 300 feet of any type of elemental, it's going to turn bright green. I mean, the light will turn bright green, but otherwise it's just a normal lantern. But, lanterns are going to be good, but this one tracks the chewingas.
It wouldn't by chance be bright green right now, would it?
No, it's not.
Okay. I'm going to turn to the rest of the party and basically say, normally she's not this excited. I think she really wants our help, guys. What do you think about this chewinga situation?
I whisper to Drungo and I say something like, I don't know how the scheme is set to pay off, but this sounds like a scheme.
Always for tricking people's money.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I feel like they're trying to swindle us. Not necessarily Brian's character, but this sounds like a swindle sale. But somehow we're getting the lamp for free. I'm confused.
Yeah, so I threw the lantern of tracking elementals on the party sheet. She's gonna pass it over to Finbuild. Finbuild, I know you don't know me very well, but I'll be here in Bryn-Shander. You could travel to 10 towns, and once you come back and find the chewingas and tells me about them, I'll be sure to pay you that 25 gold. I'll get my name in the history books, and I'll give you a mention too.
How about if we find them, I'll smash them to bits, press them in a book, and then hand them to you.
She's gonna look at you. She's like, don't try to capture them. Don't kill them, but try to capture them and then bring them to me.
I mean, that's one way to document them, right?
I mean, look, we can bring back multiple specimens. The lamp only means one alive, right? The lamp captures it.
No, the lamp doesn't capture it. It says when they're nearby, within 300 feet.
How do we capture an elemental?
Yeah, that's... Sure. You know what? How much does this thing weigh?
The lantern or the elementals?
The lantern.
2 pounds.
Well, does anyone want to carry the lantern?
I'll carry it.
We just got a free lantern out of this.
I'll
And
carry it.
Assuming we can find one of these and trap it within proximity of the lantern, we have a free lantern at least.
Once Finbuild takes the lantern from her, she's like, "Thanks, Finbuild. I'll be here in Bryn-Shander. I'll keep doing my research." And then suddenly behind her, you see these 3 dwarves start heading. "Ahoy there! Oi! Hey! We need some help here! Hey! We need some help! Guys, are you heading out?"
I ask Finn. Sorry.
God.
I'm
This is
gonna
why I
turn
hate
to everyone
people.
else and be like, I'm not with these guys.
She's gonna head inside the tavern.
Okay. I want to whisper to Finbuild and ask, does the North do this to a lot of people? Referencing her.
Yeah, it's sort of what we're known for.
Oh, interesting.
Crazies and
dwarves-
convicts. It's
The
how we
dwarves
do.
come running up. You got here. They're all 3 of them are dwarves. They all have the God, sorry, I need to open up the quest. They all look like they're huffing and puffing, like they just been running, and they get up to you, and they're finally. Oh, hold on one second. They're stumbling. They're tired. Here you go. And it says 3 stocky figures bundled in the cold weather garb stumble towards you. They have snowshoes slung over their backs and ice picks fastened to their belts, and 2 of them have thick beards. The third holds up a gloved hand and says through a thick wool scarf in a raspy voice, "Well met, I'm Haruna. These are my friends, Corks and Storn. We need help, and you look capable." Look at the group.
I mean, that's 3 groups of people that thought that about us today.
You guys must not get that many visitors up here in the North.
Usually they come in waves.
No,
Very
we
spaced
haven't
out.
gotten visitors in 10 towns. I mean, actually, the recent caravan was due, but that's usually about it. Especially, since we haven't had summer for 2 years. But back to us. Back to what we need. We're the survivors of a group of dwarves tasked with delivering a sled of iron ingots to Bryn-Shander. A Yeti survived us and killed a member of our group. The rest of us fled as a Yeti tore Ubok limb from limb. Now we need somebody to go back and get the sled for us. As payment, we offer each of you a gemstone worth 50 gold pieces. The friendship of the dwarves of Icewind Dale can also be a boon in these harsh times. You need snowshoes to make this trip in good time. And they're going to look at the group and pull the snowshoes off their backs. They're like, "We could give you these 3 snowshoes for your group if you need them."
1.
So they'll pass the snowshoes over to Rattlebore.
Everyone, wait, how many of us have? Oh,
There's 3 snowshoes, guys.
yep. I will gladly take one of their snowshoes, and I will walk in such a way that I try and intercept and get at least one.
I have my own snowshoes. Pass.
Yep.
Can I get a pair of those, please?
All right. There's 3 snowshoes in the party sheet right now. Right? I think I did that correctly.
Just so I'm 100%. Are we on the party sheet?
I don't know.
Good question. I don't see us on the party sheet.
So I
No.
don't think we're a party yet, technically.
I mean, I can see the party sheet, but if I'm not on it, I can still see the party sheet.
Yeah.
And I Jay, I already pulled one from the.
Yeah, you can
The
grab it. All right. Am I just supposed to drag and drop from the combat tracker there, or
Drop. I'm not sure what you mean.
no, onto the party sheet? There we go.
It's probably from portrait, not from the combat tracker.
Oh.
Yeah.
I grab one of the snowshoes.
Okay. All right. 5 party members on the main party sheet. You guys are good. There we go. All right. And they're gonna look. So we need you to go get that iron. You never know what's out there in the tundra. I mean, we think poor Ubold is dead, but you know, we were coming from the what is it called? Kelvin's Cairn. We were coming from Kelvin's Cairn with our usual shipment of iron ingots for this town. But I mean, come on, a gem, a shiny gem, 50 gold pieces for each of you. Just please go after those ingots, and I'm sure the dwarves will back us, and will give you maybe a discount on our services. Just please help us.
Where is this and how urgent is this?
And it's like, well, we just left it less than 2 hours ago, but we need somebody to go back now to get the ingots before somebody else comes across our sled and grabs it from us. We don't
Bob
want it to be
pauses.
stolen.
Bob holds up his hand, goes up to Finbill. Doesn't this town have some sort of town guard? Wouldn't this be something for the town guard?
Town guard. Oh, that's
This
cute. Town guard.
I mean, this town has a militia, but the militia is only there to protect the town. It's only, you know, it's not really called except in dire circumstances.
All right. I go over to Drungo and Rattlebone, and I say, I mean, how bad can a Yeti be? We can always catch up with those other people. It's a lot of money for each of us.
Please, we need you to go now. I mean, we need that iron.
Can I do an insight check on them?
Yep. Feel free to roll.
All right.
Throw it in the tower though.
No problem.
Mhm.
If I can get to my tower.
I have like 5 bajillion things open right now.
Basically
so.
to see if what they're saying seems true.
Yep, seems true. You think that they're dwarves from Dwarven Valley to bring iron ingots over to Bryn-Shander. I mean, yeah, think it's true. And then Haruna is kind of like pulling out her gloves, like, "Come on, guys! I know we can't save poor Ubald. It would be nice if you could bring his remains. We'll give him a good send off. You could just put his body on the sled when you bring it. There was no sled dogs. We were just, you know, pulling it ourselves. But please go after it."
Jesus Christ.
Always good to get in with good weapon makers.
I guess it's good that we have this giant guy here to bring this back. I'm just thinking that. I ask Finbuild if he is willing to make this stop on his way towards make this stop on the greater 10 Towns murder investigation, or before continuing that.
Well, we'd want to beat the murderers to Targos before they get there, lest they strike again. But, I mean, we could potentially do a double duty here and make a whole lot of moolah.
Hunting the killer makes better money.
All right. So if you open up the Icewind Dale
This one.
map,
Hold on, this one's. Sorry. This quest payout is 50 gold each, correct?
yes.
And
Or a
the
gem for 50 gold each.
right. But the first quest is 100 gold total, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, totally misunderstood that. Yeah,
Sorry, that was part of my motivation.
I appreciate you clarifying that because
Yep. That one's a quest to do on your own good time. You know, she's
yeah,
they put a bounty up.
they've only killed 3 people in 3 months. I mean, come on.
I mean, and it's all over. We don't know anyone up here. We're just in this for the money, and this right here is an irresistible deal. In fact, this sounds too good to be true, but I neglected to be suspicious of this group of people, and I don't realize that Brian's character is suspicious, so I'm not going to go and be suspicious myself right now. But this also seems like a deal that's too good to be true.
Also, you accepted their snowshoes.
I did,
so-
but I don't care about that compared to the quest. Like that's
One more snowshoe.
yeah, I have snowshoes. I could just be like, okay, well, and then someone could ask me about it later. That's fine. That's fine.
Snowshoes aren't a binding contract.
Yeah, snowshoes aren't a binding contract. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, they don't need it anymore.
So there's Haruno's still looking at the group. Please, come on. We need you to go get those ingots. But once you get back to town, we'll convince them to give you a discount on any weapons you buy at Black and Iron Blades. Just you know, a thank you. We just need those ingots back. That's the entire month's shipment.
These guys. Sorry, I just want to know how well armed and put together do these 3 dwarves look?
They look very, very well put together. Hold on. I mean, one of them's missing a right ear and 2 fingers to frostbite. One of them's lost 3 fingers and 2 toes and a nose to frostbite. But one of them keeps looking up at the sky like he's scared of something coming to attack them. But they also carry ice picks that look very pointy and dangerous, very well taken care of. It looks like
But like weapons, I guess weapons and armor. Do they look like?
Yes.
Do they look like they
wearing-
should have put up a fight against the Yeti and then just didn't? Do they have any signs of combat on it?
I mean, they're slightly bloody, but it basically
No, that's good
they-
enough. That's good
yeah.
enough. I'll accept bloody.
they look very tired and worn. Like it was a very long trek
All right.
to get away from the Yeti.
I would tell people to close foaming mugs because it does give away some of the story.
Oh, sorry. I didn't read that. Yep.
And
That's
then
It keeps telling me to hand those quest things out, so I do, and yep.
You gotta edit.
Yeah, you will quickly learn why I would like to murder Wizards of the Coast's editors.
Yep. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
You're dumb.
I ask if there's any chance I could get a pick for the journey as well.
They're gonna look at their ice pick. They're like, we're already offering 50 gold. This ice pick is passed down from my grandfather.
Okay, I'm not gonna mess with that. All right.
You don't
That's
you don't
fine.
ask for a man's pick, man.
Bob looks at them up and down. They are stocky figures, right? So
Yep, they're
that means
dwarves.
that they're very strong looking
Yeah.
guys because they have to carry an iron sled. And they just told us that one of their friends was torn limb from limb. Thinking about that and thinking about the party and how it looks, does Bob feel confident that this party won't get torn limb from limb?
They're like, the Yeti probably left. I mean, if probably fine. Like, he probably took Old's body and went back home. We only came across him on our normal travels.
I'm not asking them. I'm asking myself.
Oh, you're gonna look over at Rattlebone, and for some reason you think he looks pretty strong, pretty tall. I mean, you got a dwarf in the party that kind of looks like them, but's carrying a shield. So, I mean, you look that maybe you could at least hide behind the rest of them, or that they'll back you up a little bit, but you're not sure yet.
So Rattlebone will look at Finbuild and say, Fiblin, you know where this cairn is at?
Yeah, straight north east of us. It's quite a trek. I'm on the fence about this one, especially since it's about to get to the cold hour.
Please, come on. We were less than 2 hours away from Bryn-Shander. You guys need to be able to make it there.
Oh, so it's not all the way back at the cairn.
No.
Oh,
No, they were
okay.
heading for
yeah,
here.
Okay, that's great information.
Is it
Yep.
currently snowing?
It's lightly snowing right now.
I make a nature check and see if maybe it's gonna snow really bad.
Feel free to make a nature check in the tower.
I don't know what I rolled.
Okay. I
Do you
said,
survival instead?
yes, you can make a survival check. There's more.
I don't like that I can't see my own number.
Yeah. So just to let you know, yeah. So you know what you rolled there, Tab. Just showing you, right? Did you see it? When I did, yeah. But Bob, you think it looks really cloudy? Like, you think that the snow's probably gonna get worse tonight? Rattlebone, you think everything's fine?
I think it's gonna get worse tonight.
Please, you guys,
we gotta do it quick.
we need you to go. We need you to go now before something comes and takes all the iron. It's everything that was supposed to be there for the entire month.
Okay, we get it.
Only a couple
Yeah,
hours.
I'm trying to tell you guys.
We got plenty of time before the snow sets in.
I don't think so.
Do we have fuel for not dying if we come to rest?
Wood? We could always try to gather wood. I have a tinderbox.
Brian, you know,
Finbald?
in the way that you're heading, there's not that many trees out there.
Yeah, I mean, we're basically going to be on open tundra. If your plan is to hope for the best, your plan won't get you back to any civilization ever again.
I do have a tent. You can burn the tent.
I think we each probably have 1 torch or 10 torches. We can combine that into a fire, right?
Yeah, I could use torches.
All right. We should get some coal or firewood.
Well, if we don't get moving soon, somebody else will find it.
All right.
Finbo,
I'm willing to make.
Please go as quickly as you could.
Okay.
There's still the lantern and the snowshoes and the party sheet. If somebody could grab those.
Yeah, I said I was gonna take the lantern.
All right.
Oh, I got the snowshoes.
Begrudgingly.
Mm-hmm.
Often built. You're not responsible for keeping us alive. It looks like we don't have time to prep up.
So we don't have time to get a sled and 2 days worth of wood, and oh man, this is a lot. Gee.
But I thought it was only 2 hours away.
Yeah, we're less than 2 hours away from Bryn-Shander at our normal pace, pushing the sled.
Why are you still here? We're going.
You are going. You're good. You're going. Okay, good. Come back. We'll give you the gems once you get back with the iron. We'll be inside we'll be inside the tavern. So then the dwarves run inside the tavern, and yep.
Not much help, are they?
I mean, they gave you snowshoes. And yeah, 3 free pairs of snowshoes, and they're looking for help.
Before I go, I'm going to ask for as much information as to the path that they take. Um,
They will let you know like the normal path that they take from the dwarven settlement. So that's like if you pull out, actually, would you? I think you might have somewhat of an idea of the normal path they use just from running into them over the 2 years that you've lived here.
Yeah, I'll listen, Rattlebone will listen closely to their directions.
And let's see. If you open up the Icewind Dale map, I have that arrow pointing out where it is. They're probably somewhere between this two area in the middle there. So yeah, Brian, you know there's no trees. It's kind of like tundra out there.
By the way, it helps to reshare the map when you're about to do
What?
that.
Oh,
Reshare the map.
reshare the map.
Because people don't know which arrow you're moving around on what map generally.
All right. Did you guys see the?
I did actually find the Icewind Dale one though on my own. I was very proud of myself.
Yeah, it's linked in the notes.
And also remember, people that are new to Fantasy Grounds, you can drag the little dragon icon from a map or something and drop it on your hotbar so that you can easily have it accessible.
Thank you for the reminder because I did not think about that in the context of maps. So, very helpful.
Thank
You
you
are
for the
amazing, good
information
sir.
that was a dragon and not an axe head.
Okay. Wow.
Well, it's changes depending on what icons you choose for
Yeah,
your.
what theme?
Yeah, I'm used to a shield usually, but I don't see. I can see that as an accent. I guess you're more artistic than I am, Brian.
I just changed my icons to bananas, but
Oh,
that's
banana.
unrelated. Anyways, let's go.
All right.
We gotta go.
I'm gonna basically try and rush everyone right out the door, and say that we don't have much time if the weather's gonna change, and I'm gonna try and follow the trail that they put me on the best I can.
All right. So, can I get a survival check from you, Finbuild, and also from anyone else who feels like either helping him or trying to track this? In the tower, please. Sorry. Thanks,
I gotta move
Rattlebone.
this tower.
Do I have to roll for survival? Hold on.
Not if you don't try to help out. All right. About an hour out of town. Finbuild, you're able to find about an hour out of town. You're able to look around and see that you were heading in slightly the wrong direction for the past half hour. So you change your direction, and sadly you look over and you see some giant blizzardy clouds heading your direction. You got about 15 minutes or so before that heavy snow hits.
You guys.
Guys, I think we're in for a big one, big storm. We better hunker down and real quick. I think this quest might be over.
Any terrain that we could take or improve shelter with by making snow wall, or we probably don't have time to make an igloo, but
I mean, you got about 15 minutes where you can make like a little barrier to put your back against. Kind of try to shovel your way, or
Oh, but
if
I
you
can
have,
use my stone.
and then let's see, if you have the tent, you could probably put it up in about 15 minutes, but you're not sure if the wind will blow it away. So unless you really get it tight in.
I'll unsheath my giant spoon and start shoveling.
I'm gonna start working with my pick to get a basically just a hole as much as I can and set my tent up.
Okay. So you're gonna set your tent over the hole. All right.
Well,
It's
in
gonna
the
be
hole.
very tight, especially for Rattlebone. I don't think between Rattlebone and Nash, usually, only a 2 people tent could lie down there. But if you're all sitting and no lying down, you could kind of all squeeze in to your tent.
Well, I'll help him make the hole wider so that I can put my tent.
Oh, 2 tents side by side.
Are we on? We're essentially on frozen dirt right now. Is that
Yep.
the terrain
Yeah.
below us?
Yep, frozen dirt and snow. So you got some nice snow, a little bit of ice, but
Okay, so we can actually
Yeah.
make shelter using the snow.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could make like a wind
Okay.
block.
Okay. So I'll work on a wind block while the tent's being set up.
Yeah, I'll help
make
you.
the snow.
Use my shield as a shovel.
All right. You guys are able to hunker down. Do you guys end up staying the entire time of the storm?
That's a good question. I mean, how bad is this storm and how long is it going on? And we can do a range in that, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, for the next, hold on one second. Let me make. Yep. For the next hour or two, it's heavy, constantly blowing. And then after about an hour and a half, 2 hours, it starts clearing up a little bit, but still snowing. But the wind has died down to where it's not going to blow you over.
Yeah, time to go.
All right.
I ask
tents.
Finbill that it's a good sign.
Give me 1 second. I will find out. And I'm going to peek my head out. And I'm going to basically do I guess it would be a nature check.
To see the weather, yeah, either nature or survival. Yeah, you've seen this before. It looks like the storm's blown itself out, Finbuild. You think you guys are good to go.
It's like, if we're going to go and try and find that sled, I think now's the time.
All right.
Yeah, because we get more snow and you never find the damn thing till
We might still not find it now, unless someone's got a magnet.
And I'll tell you guys that this is exactly why you want to be prepared out here. If we were caught out in this without this tent, we would be worse for wear. Let's go, guys. And I'm going to start packing my tent up after shushing them out.
Yeah, I already was helping you unpack your tent. Pack up your tent.
Yep. And you notice like the snow drifts have kind of moved slightly due to the wind. But Finbill, do you think you have an approximate idea of where the iron should be? And you know that they probably left the iron on a hill, so you don't think the snow would have collected on top of it for that long with the wind being that hard. You think you could still probably find it pretty decently. All right, can I get another survival check for the next hour?
Who's helping me out?
Oh, no. I'm not proficient in survival.
All right. Rattlebone, you look over at Finbuild and you're like, you think he might have been heading the wrong way, and you let him know for a second. But it was only about 15 minutes of travel before you corrected his step. And then Finbuild, you know once Rattlebone brings it to your attention that he was probably right, and you were probably wrong there. You should probably listen to which direction he's going.
Oh, yeah, right. Give me 1 second.
All right. So you guys, after that extra hour, so 4 hours later, total, you guys come across. Hold on 1 second. course.
Along the way, are there any snowflowers?
Nope, it's basic snow. No real plants or anything surviving because there's no sun, and they kind of need sun to grow. And there's just nothing. All right. So you guys come across. Hold on 1 second. How do you clear? Oh, that's next round. I want to clear the tracker.
The tracker, right click the menu button down at the bottom, and you'll have a delete button. Well, you've got everybody marked as a friendly as the first difficulty.
Yeah, so
So
I have to
you
unfriendly them.
have to unfriendly them. It's better to, I find it easier because of that to mark, commoners and stuff like that as either neutral or faction instead of friendly.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. All right.
I like how it
Yeah.
changes their expression.
All right. So then, after you corrected everyone, you guys wind up on this map. You guys all loaded the map.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, hold on. I'm gonna unlock tokens for right now. All right. So yeah, after about another hour and a half of traveling, you
I
see
didn't
that
get the map.
you didn't get the map. All right.
I did not get the map.
Everybody get it now?
Thank you.
No, this looks promising.
Raspberry jam.
All right, hold on 1 second. You guys cross a snow-covered ridge and see a frozen, dismembered corpse in the gully in front of you. Snow covers some of the gory bits, but the headless torso and severed limbs are visible. You see tracks in the snow all around the corpse and the telltale grooves in snow left behind by a sled that has been hauled away.
Told you somebody would find it before we got here.
Well, let's find it again.
Go to the corpse.
Yep.
Kneel down. Say a prayer, holding my spoon.
Search him, see if he's got any.
Start putting the pieces into a sack. Respectfully covering each piece. Well,
You got any weapons or coin?
No, anything that was on him, you think either the Yeti destroyed, you find some like a broken pickaxe, it looks like the Yeti stepped on it. His coat and everything seems to be ripped apart. Just nothing seems to be usable at all. Yeti probably has some bloody footprints all around the body. He's been pretty much torn up, and yeah, it looks like the Yeti was really pissed off by the dwarf.
Do the Yeti footprints go with the sled tracks?
No, they do not.
Are there other tracks with the sled tracks?
Yes.
I want to try and figure out what kind of tracks are they.
All right, I'm gonna need a survival check in the tower. Really, Tab? Sorry. So sorry.
Which way
You
did
think
the other
you
set of
think
tracks come from?
those are definitely humanoid? Yep.
All right, well, let's follow them before the snow covers them up.
Yep.
I'm going to take off following the tracks.
I'm down for this.
Keep
So,
that light low. Whoever's got that, whoever had the lantern, don't give our position away.
Oh yes, I forgot to ask. Are you guys traveling with any light source, or I mean, you all have dark vision, so.
I would
No.
be traveling with my lantern.
What was that, Brian?
I would be traveling with my lantern out.
Rattlebone, would you talk to him about it?
Yeah, you need to put that thing out. It's like being out on the open ocean. You can be seen for miles.
Well, yeah, we can see where we're going.
All we need to see is the tracks. I can see them.
Oh, I was muted the whole time. I was saying that I walk up to the body and I pack up in cloth and put it in my sack,
Okay, so you're gonna pack away the body?
consecrate the ground, and then as he says that about the lantern, I'm like, so, what about the tracking lantern? Should I be using that for some reason?
Could you say that?
Oh, that's old woman's ramblings.
What about the tracking lantern? Are we still doing that?
Has it turned green?
Look at the tracking lantern and is it green?
It's not on yet.
You
put it on?
Whoa. Turn this on later. We got something to do. Put it away.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
They might see us right now.
You know what? I don't like where any of this is going, but I'll put my lantern away for now.
All right.
Snuff out the candle.
Good choice.
All right, the tracks lead south. So
Look, we need to get the sled back with its lawful owner.
Well, technically, the tracks lead north because that's my map. But yes, you guys start heading north.
Wait, north is back towards where they came from, or is it towards Bryn-Shander?
Technically, the track leads south, kinda towards Bryn-Shander.
But not in the direction, not like they're going to town, or like they could be.
Not like they're going towards town. Like they're heading towards something in vaguely a similar direction.
Okay. I mean, I probably wouldn't know how accurate it was to get back to town anyway, and would just assume that their tracks are probably going to town. I think. Which means it's the best way to get back to warmth and civilization before heading out on the next quest again with better supplies.
Would anybody else have helped Rattlebone with his survival Did anyone else want to check the tracks, see if maybe he could find out anything? I know somebody has survival. Somebody else.
I can try.
Yeah, when it comes to tracking men, I'm not all about that.
Spent some time reading books on this kind of stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, Drungo, you take a look at those tracks. You put your boot up next to it. It looks like they've been wearing snowshoes just like you, so you're pretty sure they're humanoid. But the bodies didn't sink very deep into the snow, so you think they're pretty light. So probably something smallish. And you think maybe there was a group of them. Maybe about the size of your group, if a little bit bigger. You don't think there was like more than 10?
Do you think they went to anyone else about this job?
You would have no idea. You just know small group of small
I say that to the group.
humanoids. Yeah.
Yeah, I turn to the group. Do you think they asked anyone or told anyone else about this job? Because it seems to be like a group of them wearing snowshoes. They didn't sink very far, so you know.
I don't.
Very heavy.
You know what?
They're dwarves. They ain't very trustworthy.
But they had the snowshoes on them still and gave them to us at the start of this, implying that we're the first people they spoke to. And I don't think someone else who came out after us would have gotten there during the storm.
Yeah, they
Let's
look
take a
like
look
they
at these
were,
Yeti tracks
huffing and
again.
puffing like they just got there. So
I'm
like-
gonna do investigation on the Yeti tracks and make sure that nothing looks suspicious. My knowledge of that's gonna be limited.
All right. Drungo, with when you're looking at the tracks after Nash bringing this stuff up, you could definitely tell that these humanoid tracks, they look really fresh. Like those tracks were definitely after the storm. But you look at the Yeti tracks, that was definitely before the storm. There's some, most of the tracks are pretty obscured. It's just really, you could tell by the blood and how deep the Yeti foot fell into the ice beneath the snow. But you think those humanoids, it's been recent. It's been within the last half hour.
Yeah, these are really recent. So
Yeah, Nash, you peer in there, you investigate those tracks. You know, it's recent. If you guys go right now, you
Well-
could probably catch up to them.
I'm looking at I want to see. I'm checking to see if the Yeti tracks look suspicious, because this seems eerily like someone would have planned a job to go after this, and there being luck and a Yeti showing up seems unlikely.
You don't really know that much about 10 towns, but from what you were hearing in the Bryn-Shander tavern, you think Yetis live around in the area. They could attack you, which is why, dangerous to travel alone in these parts. And people keep telling you need to watch your back. You need to be well prepared before you head anywhere. Keep to a bigger group. You think it's just part of traveling through the 10 towns to have a chance to run into a Yeti.
So Bob turns to the group and he's like, "All right, guys. So did they give us an extra pair of snowshoes?"
They gave you
They
3
gave us three.
there.
Does anybody have an extra pair I can straddle to the body so it makes it easy to carry, drag it around the snow?
Leave it here. I burden ourselves with that stuff.
Yeah, I just
How much does the body weigh? What's left of this dwarf?
We're gonna go with, let's say, like 80 pounds or so, because like some parts are missing, obviously eaten. There's no head. So yeah, like about 80 pounds.
I say leave him here. Maybe come back if we can find the sled.
All right, then let me bury him and put a temporary marker. So take like just a minute.
Hurry up. We don't have time to wait.
You can't. You're not going to be able to break ground in this, are you? Actually,
I have a giant spoon.
the ground is
I mean,
permafrost.
you could probably get some of the snow, but yeah, the ice is.
I'll make a strength check.
All right, make a strength check. It would be pretty hard to dig through the ice. You would need probably like a pick to help you out, and even then it would be hard. Yeah, you think it would take you at least an hour just to make a deep enough hole to bury the body parts.
We're on
And-
a hill, though. Okay.
Yeah, Yeah, trying to break through the ice is just it's not quite something.
So the whole hill is ice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's snow covered ice basically. So like once you get past the the snow, you
Okay.
know, it's yeah.
Okay. So I'll leave the body, try to cover it with some snow, and then go.
All right. All right. Can I get a survival check to follow the tracks?
Wait, that seems like it should have a low threshold. I'm gonna roll on this as well.
Well,
This is just whether we can.
Yeah, Rattlebone seems to be easily walking his way through the snow.
Sorry, I should have done that in the
I'll
tower.
system this time.
I didn't help. I can't see tracks.
Look, you're following from behind.
And lost.
I'll assist him.
Nash, those are the wrong set of tracks.
Rattlebone pulls out his longbow.
Yep. So, you guys, are you guys getting ready?
What?
I'm going to
All right.
stay towards
No.
the back since you guys
So-
seem to be following the tracks just fine.
Yeah, you guys seem to be following the tracks just fine. And then within half an hour, sorry, I'm like trying to get something done. All right. Half an hour. Let's see, how do I show it? Oh god, I forgot.
What you trying to do?
Unmask something.
On the combat, where? On the combat tracker on the map?
On the map. There you go. Did you guys do that?
Yes.
All right.
See the sled ahead.
You see the sled, right? And what else do you see? Do you see
We see
everything
just
else
the
there,
sled.
or?
I see the sled.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if I could.
People's, yeah. There you go. And the eyeball in the top left of the combat tractor will reveal them all at the same time instead of one by one.
Oh, okay. All right, top left. All right.
And sometimes you have to double click it to make everybody sync up.
Mm-hmm. All right. So about half an hour, you cross a hill. Hold on one second.
Goblins.
All right. The creatures you've been following appear to be goblins based on their stature. All 6 of them groan, grunt, and curse loudly as they haul the bulky sled towards what appears to be a 20-foot tall wagon parked in the snow. Harnessed to this conveyance are 2 roaring polar bears that don't look happy. Now, hold on one second, because that I didn't unmask. Do you see the thing at the top corner?
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Yep.
what you're heading towards. That's about 120 feet away from the sled. And the sled is pretty decently far from you. But
85 for me.
yeah. So you guys, they're cursing and making a whole bunch of noise. So they don't think you think you guys got the drop on them. All right. Did you guys get the?
Nice.
That's pretty badass, actually.
I pick up speed in these snowshoes trying to catch up.
I'm gonna follow right behind him.
All right. I'm gonna lock tokens, guys. All right. I need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
You guys have surprised so far. You haven't attacked yet, so you're gonna surprise them.
Oh, and it's dark, right? It's dark.
Yep, it's dark.
All right, hold on. Roll initiative. Yeah. Yes.
All right. I'm just gonna go next round. So. All right, you guys see this hawk flying over? It's not really doing much. Just claws out. Nash?
You know, I don't think hawks have good night vision. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just. I get what, 30 feet, right?
Actually, the hawk would be probably closer over here.
Right, hold on 1 second on this. Where's the hawk?
The hawk is circling over the wagon.
Jesus.
Mhm.
Wagons. The
Yeah,
distances
this
are
is.
so far. All right.
Mhm. You probably don't really see the hawk now that I think about it, but yeah. It's dark and you guys only see for about 60 feet, but you see the wagon shapes.
Probably lit up.
Mhm.
Bear with me here. I think my only option is I tell the people to stay quiet, and then I'm just gonna sprint. Can I do that?
Yeah.
2 turns, 2 movements, in place of a
Yeah,
movement and action. Okay.
Yep, so you move your normal 30 feet, and then you could move another 30 feet as a dash.
Yeah, I do that as well.
Alright, so that's you. Okay that. Sorry, this is my first actual combat as a GM, so.
No worries. Where's the ruler?
You can always left click, right click to see how a distance.
Yeah. Alright.
You already moved 60 there. So.
No, I know. I'm just trying to figure out how far everything is here.
Now,
Just
do you
ignore my
need a
thing.
bonus action, or you're done?
I'm done.
Alright, so
It's
just
still
click
so far.
next actor on the combat tracker.
Sorry, the buttons have changed on this.
Yeah, it's. Alright,
So,
Finbuild.
seeing that Nash just jumped up there, I'm gonna go. Are you guys actually going to try and take the sled back to the group? It's clear that those creatures got it, and I don't think they can be reasoned with.
I mean, the goblins are being loud.
Of course, they can't be reasoned with. They're goblins.
Gonna have to smash their faces in and take it.
I'm out of convincing range. Sorry.
Well, I'm gonna hop forward at my meager 25-foot pace.
Then your action?
And if the rest of I'm gonna hold my. Actually, no, I can't do that, can I?
No, I think you have to use your movement.
Yeah.
But you know Nash ran forward, so.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do the full dash then.
All right, just map it up and end your turn when you end your turn. Okay.
Okay. I'll just move 60 feet.
Okay. Is that your movement there, I think? Nope.
No, that
That was
was.
yours. Alright, whatever.
Oh.
Alright. Change your turn when you're done. End your turn. Drunga?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do my movement.
Alright. Do you have 30 feet as a dwarf? No, you're stuck to 50, just like Finn.
Yep.
Alright. So that is, I think, 50, right? Does it? Yep. There you go. Yep. Alright, and just next, whenever. Alright. Goblin number 1 is cursing and pulling. There's some yelling about how the guys in the back aren't pushing as much as they should. They still haven't heard you. There's more goblin yelling. A lot more goblin yelling. Yep. Still goblin yelling. Alright. Autobahn, run forward.
Move forward as quickly as possible.
Okay. Next round. Okay. How did it not go to the next person? There we go.
There is a setting that says stop round at the top, and so that may be what you have on.
Okay. I'll have to change that.
Yeah.
But
I find it just to keep rolling, but some DMs like it to stop.
Alright, Nash, you're up.
Yeah, I'm looking at what's going on here. Hold on, don't do that yet.
Oh, alright, I got it, Tab. Thanks for telling me about that option. Should be off for the next one.
Okay, yeah. I know what I'm doing. I move up again. It's a great way to keep warm in the cold, sprinting.
Are you trying to be quiet at all, or are you just running?
Well, right now I'm still over 60 feet away. I don't know how much noise I would be making. But yes, I would be trying to keep quiet. If you want me to reduce the amount that I can move for that, I will.
Nope.
Should that just...
Nope, you're good. You're good. You're moving quickly, but yeah. They're being loud and cursing, and they don't seem to be paying attention very well. So they don't really hear you. End your turn when you're done.
Oh, sorry.
Pinbill? Bob? You just running up there?
Yep.
Alright. End your turn when you...
I am also just running.
Okay, that's your 30 feet, so you should have another 30. What was that roll for there, Tab?
Male brain.
Oh, okay. Didn't you already use move 30? No.
No, that was me.
Okay.
I was just measuring distance.
Alright.
Thank you.
Alright, Goblin 1 keeps pulling, turning, so they're gonna move about all of 10 feet. Because I'm just gonna be passing through the goblins right now. So, yep. They're not really working together very well. All right, so that was 30.
I moved 30, and I am going to, let's see, I'm at 100 feet, so I'm going to knock an arrow and fire
All right.
at the first little goblin there. Oh, yeah, baby.
Nice. Oh, God. All right, well, he's dead. The Goblin 5 looks over to his partner as he falls down into the dirt. Ah! We're under attack! Nash, you had surprise on that, so yeah. Did you get your surprise damage in there?
I didn't. That would have been fun, but
Yeah. But now they're aware, so.
for 8 points of damage.
Double dead.
Through the back of the head.
All right, Ash, you're up.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking. Sorry, I'm dragging the thing. I'm not dropping it so you don't
Oh,
see
that's right.
what I'm toying
Yeah.
around with. That's still 80. Disgusting. All right. Yeah, move me there.
All right, 30 feet.
Then, give me 1 second here. All right, I use my crossbow. Hold on. Yeah. All right, which of them is dying? Someone was hit and killed, right?
Yep, number 6.
Number
Yeah,
6.
guy on the left.
All right.
Are there better ways to say that it's dead? Or do you guys see an X through it?
It's hard to say, I'll be honest.
Alright.
If I want to leave the tokens on the table, I
Mhm.
usually turn the token so that it's sideways or upside down, or I just delete it.
Alright, I rotate it.
For me, normally there's like a wound counter, and it would just show
I
like a skull on
it
there.
says you're supposed to be a
Yeah, we can see that it's dying, but it's hard when you're just looking at the map and the tokens.
Yeah.
There's no visual indicator like blood or anything like normal.
This is. Hold on.
If you look at the combat tracker, it'll tell you it's dying. But
View bar colors, I guess standard, tiered.
View. It might be view wound categories. No.
yeah, I would go with. I like barred better than dot, personally.
Hold on. View wound categories detailed. View health status.
I wouldn't do detailed. I would just because that gives you
Status?
accurate numbers.
Is that what?
Yeah, but on the token you want barred, or in my opinion, I should say. I find the dots, I'm old. I find the dots hard to see.
Okay, hold on. Bar. There you go.
There you go.
All right. Bar. Alley
Yes, bar,
effects.
but the one who's dead.
Okay. No bar on the one who's dead.
Right.
Alright.
Oh, the bars went away. Oh, they're back.
Okay.
Yeah, the bar on the one that's dead is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I find the bar a lot easier to see than the dot.
Okay.
And the bar's better. Bar's a better way to go.
All right. I'd like to move up and then get within range with my short bow.
Let's see. That's your 25 movement. I'm gonna okay it. All right.
All right. I'm just within range.
Mm-hmm.
But alas, I will miss. That's
Mm-hmm.
it for me.
Remember to count down those arrows, guys.
Check off automatically.
All right. All that newfangled thingamadoogies. All right, Bob.
Oh, I gotta go up and close and personal. Turn.
That's 55 feet, so you have another 5 if you want. All right. There you go. That's your 60. You gonna make faces or do anything like that, Grim?
Prepare my shield and my spoon.
All right. Pass your turn. It's chiming when it's your turn, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, perfect.
And I'm just moving.
All right, that's 50 feet, perfect. And just hit next turn. All right. This guy's got a. Oh, that's. No, this guy's alive. This guy's got to blow a horn and say, go for cover behind the sled, and take out his short bow and try to. He's going to peek out, move over here, shoot at Bob with his short bow.
Hey.
Oh, hold on. Ah, of course. Why is it not working? Can I just drag it from the thing?
You can, but what you want to do, what they've done, which annoys me, is you need to click on
On the attack.
token. Yeah,
Okay.
click on his token, and then you can target whoever you want.
Double click. All right. All right. He misses. And then he's going to use his movement, duck back behind the sled. And, yeah. Interact with the horn that he has and blow. All right. Goblin number 2. He's going to move out a little bit. And Bob's closest, so it's going to attack him. And the string on his bow does not break, but does seem like he drops the arrow in the snow. So he's going to grab the arrow and run back for cover. All right. Goblin number 3. He's going to look sadly at Bob and pull out short bow. I assume that misses Bob. And he's going to try to run behind the other goblins. Goblin number 4 is going to look at Bob. Be like, nothing hits him! And, yeah. Alright, so for some reason, you see that goblin go to shoot at Bob, and suddenly there was a pop in his shoulder as his arm goes limp, and yeah, he curses as he drops his short bow and runs behind all the other goblins.
Nice.
Yeah.
Miss
So
Trent.
yeah,
That's
crits and
good.
fumbles. All right.
Still got one more.
Yeah, one more goblin. This guy's gonna look at Bob and look at his friend next to him. And Yep, he's gonna miss. Scream. Short guy too strong. He dodged and runs back for cover with the rest of his buddies. All right, he's unconscious. All right, so then while they're blowing the horn all the way up north, you're gonna see this person come out with the hawk on her shoulder with a torch in her hand at the top of her wagon. And she's just off in the distance watching you guys. Alright, Rattlebone. They're no longer surprised.
All right, I'm going to move forward. I assume they have some cover there from the sled.
Yep.
So a -2.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a -2 for the goblin 1 and 2, and a -5 for the goblin 3 and 4 behind the front 2.
I'm just going to shoot Goblin 2 then. Oh, I don't know why I rolled twice. My first one was a miss.
Okay. Alright. This goblin lets a hawk start flying around her wagon. Doesn't seem like it's going to attack you guys. Nash?
Sorry, repeat that.
No, just off in the distance. You guys probably don't see it.
Okay.
But, yeah.
No. Okay. And then it's
Yeah,
just back to my turn.
Yep. It's just very far away at this point, over 120 feet from you guys.
So these goblins look like they're regrouping on the other side of the wagon. Are they actually? What does it look like? Sorry, what?
It looks like they have their short bows out. It looks like they're trying to get ready for a fight. They're screaming and blowing the horn, saying, "Our wagon!" You saw, one of them went down with Rattlebone's first arrow, so you don't think it's gonna be that much of a fight. Alright, you moved your 30 feet.
Yeah, I will shoot again.
Alright, remember to put a -2 on your attack. Just like down at the bottom, you can click the -2.
Wait, what does the -2 do to? Snow condition?
They're trying to hunker
Oh,
down behind the sled.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So they have some form of cover. Alright, your arrow goes off and it misses them. Any bonus action?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Finn?
Move up a little bit, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna fire my arrow and try and go prone. I believe that's half my movement.
Yep.
All right.
Well, it's half your movement to get up from prone. I don't think. Remember, if you go prone, you have disadvantages on your shot, I believe.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna fire my arrow first and then go prone. But yeah, I'm gonna fire at hold on, number 4, or I guess number 2. Which one's facing
Number
the most?
2 would give you a -2. Number 4 is hiding behind number 2, and you would get a -5.
Oh, okay.
So just a -2. You don't know how to aim shot, so sorry. Nice hit.
But I do know how to hit goblins.
Mm-hmm. Even with the -2, that would still hit. Drag the damage on him. You don't have him targeted. Ooh, there. Goblin 2 goes down.
And then I throw myself onto the snow.
Okay. So you are
Yeah, I'm gonna try and.
prone.
All right. you got it?
Hey, I did it correctly. Yay. Alright. Goblin boss starts yelling at her wagon. Two other goblins come outside of the wagon, start surrounding it, getting their weapons ready. They don't seem to be reinforcing the other wagon, they just seem to be defending that one. Bob?
30 feet.
Okay.
Smash this guy in the face.
Alright. Ooh.
And I miss him
Okay.
with my spoon.
You miss him.
Oh.
Yeah. So you kind of fall, and he gets a chance to grab his mace and just whack you over the head. Yeah, instead of your spell feeding back on it. Alright.
So first I'm gonna move.
Okay. 1 second. Let me just have one of the goblins attack with just a regular weapon. He has a reaction. It's going to be at disadvantage, seeing how he's trying to hit you with his bow. And a 10 does not. Alright, Drungo, you're up.
Alright. So I'm gonna move to there. I'm gonna target this guy. I'm gonna Sacred Flame him.
Nice. Alright, he failed. Ooh, he's still up though. He's just, and dances around in the flames.
Stupid
Goblin number 1 is gonna drop the short bow, take out his scimitar, and attack. He's gonna miss. Like, get this guy. Goblin number 2 is dead. Goblin number 3 is gonna move forward 10 feet, go around to the side of Bob, drop his short bow, and pull out his scimitar and attack him. Ooh, that's a hit.
Oh, damn.
They actually get some blood off you, Bob. And Goblin 3 says, "See, get him! Get him!" There's a lot of goblin screaming going on. Number 4 is gonna see that Bob seems to be hurt, but still has her bow out. She's gonna come to the side here and try to shoot. Let's see. What's somewhere over here? Yep. That gonna try to shoot at this guy. There we go, Drungo. Ooh, really? Oh. Oh yeah. Well, it was good that that happened to that one because shoulder still popped out, guys. Still popped out. Yep. I have to remember that. Remind me to add that as an effect. Yeah, the goblin's just screaming, screaming, running away.
Incapacitated is an effect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for 1d4 plus 6 rounds.
Yeah. All right. There we go. Goblin 5 was the other one that is attacking Bob. So, Goblin's gonna see. Sorry, Bob. Hopefully, misses. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's a miss. Can you guys see what the rolls are when I roll them, right?
No.
No? Okay. Is that something I could change or?
Yes, you can
I
change
s-
it.
It says attack 8.
yeah, a Bob miss.
Okay. Do you want to be able to see it or?
Oh, just remember when you turn that on, Jay, to show GM rolls, you also get a tower. So if you want to make a roll that you don't want us to see, you make it in the tower.
Okay. So where is that exactly? Which one is it?
That would be under settings.
Chat? No, that's chat.
Probably
shows
game
you.
GM. Yeah,
Alright.
chat, show
Yep.
GM rolls.
Alright, cool. Alright. So Goblin 5 miss. Goblin 6 is unconscious. Goblin 7 and 8 pull out their short bows, but they don't actually fire yet because you guys are still a bit too far from them. They're over there by the wagon. Rattlebone.
All right, move forward 30 foot.
Yep.
And let's see, number 4 doesn't have any cover, right?
Nope.
I'm going to shoot his ass in.
Number 4 is screaming in pain. Popped out shoulder because I forgot about it the first time.
Why I'm double rolling all of a sudden.
The first one hit. For
It's,
some reason, you have advantage and disadvantage on.
I don't know why.
I don't either.
Shouldn't advantage and disadvantage equal each other out?
Yes.
Anyhow, he's dead.
Okay. Nice.
Ah, I hoot and holler.
Yeah, you got a pretty high kill count at this point. 2 of them, right?
Oh, you put that on
Yeah.
too.
All right, the hawk is being thrown into the sky and just keeps circling the wagon. Nash.
You put the damage on the Goblin 2, not the Goblin 4.
How did I manage that?
I don't know.
No. Yeah, I did. I targeted the wrong goblin.
Let's see. Was Goblin 2 hurt at all or no? No? All right, I'll just switch them.
All right.
Oh,
I've been looking
sorry.
at goblin 2 at first and then forgot to change my target.
Mhm. All right. Nash.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking.
Mhm.
I'm worried about the little kobold up there. Looks at risk.
Oh, I'm gonna take off the incapacitated because yeah. Goblin 2 became Goblin 4. Alright.
Alright. I guess let me try this again. I'm gonna go after that wounded guy. It's still -2?
Where you are? Yes, I would still say a -2. For which one? Goblin.
The one that's
Goblin-
wounded 5.
5 is in the back. Yeah, he's still protected. Like the other goblins is still between.
Are there any of them that are visibly not protected?
Yeah, number 3. You should be able to hit number 3 pretty easy. Wait, is he
Okay.
alive or dead? Nope,
No,
he's
number 3's
targeting
alive.
Bob. Yeah. He's targeting Bob.
Alright. Let's do this.
Nice.
Oh, a hit.
You hit.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a hurt goblin. He screams out in pain.
And I end my turn.
All right, so the two closest ones next to me are both
Finbuild.
ex-goblins. What about number 4? Oh, wait, you couldn't hear me, could you?
Nope.
So number 4, would he be visible to me?
Number 4. Yeah, he has. Let's see. Actually, where you are, do you have a straight shot? If you move forward a little bit, you'll be able to get a good shot on him. Remember, you're prone right now, so you have disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get up and move 10 feet then.
Yep. All right, you move forward. You think you could shoot him without getting that -2.
All right, let me give it a shot.
Okay. You wouldn't have disadvantage.
Yeah, I was
So-
prone there. It dropped to
Oh,
14.
yeah, you forgot to take off prone.
I can't take off prone. You put it on.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So you dropped to 14. A 14 would have hit, so do your damage. Hurt, screaming, goblin still up.
All right, that's it for me. I guess I'll go back prone then.
Mhm. Okay. The goblin boss starts screaming to the goblins below him, but still stays on the top of the wagon on her like little bench there. Bob? Here.
Spoon.
Oh. Oh, about those ones. Oh boy. Alright, so, the guy that you targeted is going to critically hit you with a basic attack. So, yeah, I think you probably go down at this point, Bob.
Oh, okay.
Yep, sorry about those ones. I'm gonna say you go down, but you're not dead. Alright, let me...
Okay.
What's the critical hit? The shift, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me go open that up. Yeah.
Ooh,
Sorry, Bob.
somebody done spilled their milk.
So yeah, about those fumbles, guys. Crits and fumbles.
I'll hurt you.
All right, Bob. End your turn. Drungo, you see your friend over there, your milk friend, go down.
There you go, Bob.
Nice.
Oh, long range heals. Love them.
Yeah. That isn't healing word a bonus action?
Yes.
All right, so you still have your action, Drungo.
I'm a sacred flame, this goblin.
Mhm.
Oops, only meant to roll once.
The first one hits. Oh wait, nope. The first one misses because he makes a save. Yep. Sorry.
Don't get my hopes up like that, GM. I'm hurt
Sorry.
right
Sorry. You know, I'm new.
now. Alright, that'll be my turn then.
All right. pass your turn. There you go. Goblin 1 is still alive and happy. He's dancing. He feels successful. He's gonna head 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and hit Drungo because he didn't realize that, somebody else got back up. Ugly dwarf! Smash and misses at you. That guy's unconscious. That number 3 was targeting Bob. He's gonna say
I'm
head
prone
over.
on the ground.
Yep. Goblin number 3 is gonna head over to Drungo. Ugly dwarf! And hit him with his scimitar. And ooh, that's a hit. Ooh, vicious goblins. All right.
Ow.
Yep. Number 4 sees that Bob is down. He's gonna go see and try to cower over here and go 25. The one who was incapacitated have his thing down, but yeah, he's not gonna be able to reach. He just screams, ugly dwarf! And yeah. Number 5 also gonna bring up his short bow and attack Drungo because he's the closest. Oh, about those critical hits, guys.
Oh, damn.
Oh no. So this one's really bad. But
Shot in the head. Damn.
yeah. I don't know if I want to go with that. That seems very cruel.
You can kill me.
Well, notice one thing, Jay. Notice
Yeah.
that the piercing weapon just says his head is pierced, not that he's decapitated.
Okay, yeah.
Will
I mean-
Hits me through the eye. I could be like my real life brother, only have one eye.
Lizards grow back things all the time. I mean, maybe he could grow back a head?
No, it's a dwarf.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see who this happened
I'm
to.
not a lizard.
Sorry, I thought this roll,
There's
this
an
roll hit
item.
Bob.
There's an item that gives you that ability. So
Yeah.
pretty
Alright.
brutal fumble.
Yeah.
So what's the rule here, GM?
That was a critical hit, and I feel really bad. I think I would just have hit you with an arrow and you went down.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna you're not killed outright yet, so you're just really hurt.
Like I said, I can lose an eye. I'm alright with that.
Yeah, so let me just do
Builds
the damage.
character.
Yeah, there we go. You got some damage.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what's the most hilarious part of this is that when you were debating whether or not to actually employ the critical hit effect things, the reason you were debating against it was specifically if this roll came up.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I don't want to kill you guys outright. Okay. All right. Did anyone have a healing potion on them?
No.
All right.
I was the only healer.
Yep. Keep going.
I have to slap the healer for running forward. Poke him in the eye.
All right,
No one
he's
else did.
down. All right, these guys are protecting the wagon. They start laughing because they see you guys going down, but they're just protecting the wagon. Rattlebone, two of your people went down.
All right, I am pulling my mace, my Morning Star, and I'm going to move over here to the dwarf that just went down.
Okay.
I'm going to untarget goblin number 4, target goblin number 3, and I'm going to crush his skull. Yes,
Oh,
baby.
nice.
There we go.
Nice.
Payback for that.
You did it, good sir.
Nice.
All right.
You get your revenge. Alright, the hawk starts flying around circles, still worried. Nash?
All right. Sorry, I was thinking about this, but
Okay.
he totally clobbered that one goblin.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's killed 3 of these goblins so far.
One of us is capable.
Yeah. All right. This is what Goblin 1. Let me untarget.
Goblin 1 or Goblin 3 is closest to you, but he's dead. So.
Yeah. I should just give up on the crossbow.
Little thief.
Alright, Finn, two of your friends went down. You're prone right now. Let me know if you get up. Alright,
Getting up.
there you go. Alright, you're up. That's half your movement, so you got 10 feet.
Gonna fire at number 4.
He's the only other useful one, not the bunch of you. Oh, nice.
Nice.
He's killed 2. I've killed 3. I like it.
Yep, that goblin's down. Alright.
How much movement do I have again?
10.
All right, I'll move towards them.
Okay. Alright, Goblin Boss seems to be getting worried. Screams in Goblin to these 2 guys. Still watches you. Bob, you are
Get up.
unconscious, right? Oh, no,
No.
you're alive. No, sorry. You're alive. You're alive.
I was prone, so now I get up.
Mhm. So you have
Is that
15 feet? Yep.
Okay, so I'll hit him with advantage because of pack tactics. Oh wait, no,
Oop,
the
nice.
other guy's unconscious. My bad.
Yeah,
just
he's
swung.
unconscious. Mhm.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not close enough. It's
That's
anyways,
okay.
guys.
That hit. Yay!
Speed!
Boom.
Nice.
Get away from him.
Okay. I'm gonna pass your turn. Alright, Goblin 1 turns on Bob and says, "You were dead!" And flashes at you with the scimitar. Oh, great. Nice. It completely misses you and slips. Yep. Goblin number 2 is unconscious. Unconscious, unconscious. Goblin number 5 sees that, it's only him and his friend, but he really wants to try to. You're dead! And tries to attack you. He has advantage now. You're surrounded. He hits you. Not a critical, though. God damn it. Why am I rolling so well?
Okay.
You're just killing us all.
Mhm.
Talked about the TPK. The truth is, she wanted it.
These goblins keep hovering, circling. Rattlebone.
All right, dropping my longbow out of my left hand, drawing my shield.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm fully armored. check my armor class, make sure that happened. It did. And I'm going to step forward over the dead body, crush number 1. Kill that little bastard. Yeah, baby.
So close to that 20. Oh, it hit.
That's my mistake. That's not a critical hit.
Okay.
I forgot to change my numbers back from testing.
Mm.
My apology.
Well, that's okay. All right. Still hit with it.
I critted on a 14. That's pretty good.
Wait, how did that happen?
So -5 from that would be
He's still down.
8.
Yeah, he's still down.
Yeah, he
Not
had, like,
instant
3
death,
health.
but still down.
That's all right. Death, instant death, it's all the same.
All right, these guys start going worried, and the wagon starts to turn around. They start getting the bears turn around.
They're running?
It looks like just sled slowly being turned around, or at least there's some activity over there.
All right. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna shoot this guy with a crossbow.
All right.
Continue
Going
my
up.
attempts at the crossbow.
Now's your time to shine, man. You got this.
Even you.
He's hurt, so you know.
Nope, not this time. Not this time at all.
Rattlebone, you're probably thinking only the little short guy over there is.
Seriously. I mean, these guys are just, they need some training.
All right, yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm actually up, so I can move my full.
Mm-hmm. You actually have another 5 feet because you could have just moved in at a diagonal there.
Yeah, that's
So.
fine. This is where I want to be.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
To shoot over the line of corpses I've made
Mm-hmm.
to hopefully make a triple.
Nice.
Nice.
Trifecta.
3 and 3. I like it.
Yep, those goblins go down. And, yep, you guys see that wagon over there in the distance. Start turning. Looks like they're gonna start running.
Let them run.
All right. Yep.
2 down.
Oh, shit. No. No, no, no. All right, all right. All right. Come on. Drongo. Oh. All right, these guys are all dead. Yep. Wagon's turning. Rattlebone, you're up.
I'm going to do what I can to stop the door from bleeding out.
That was my last death save. I died.
I'm going to turn to Bob then.
Yeah, he got a nat 1.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
Ah, well.
Not lucky.
I get his money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look at him and see that it's useless. He's dead, and I'll turn to the other, to Bob, the milkman, and see what I can do to help him.
See.
Sorry, I don't have my healing abilities yet.
Yeah, do you have a mending or?
I don't.
Perhaps the city's supply of iron would get you over the rest.
I'm just not skilled at it.
Wait, Bob, I think you rolled an extra one.
I did?
Yes, it automatically rolls your death. So yes, you could have. He had 2 failures. So, yeah, yep. You have. There's a chance to save
It auto
Drungo.
rolled.
Yeah,
Oh,
it auto.
yeah, it auto
Okay,
rolls,
okay.
death rolls.
That's fine.
Okay, so you would have had.
So the dwarf isn't dead.
Nope, dwarf's not dead.
Make a medicine check to try and.
Okay, so I only have 1 failure then.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and do a medicine check on the dwarf and stop him from.
All right, tower, please. Oh, so close, but you stabilize him. You think with enough of the tying his belt around his arm. You think you kind of get it. Wait, you're helping the dwarf, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You think
The healer,
pulled up-
right?
Yep.
The healer, yeah.
You pulled out the arrow. You're able to bind the wound a little bit, keep it nice and tight, packed, so he's not going to die of blood loss. But you might want to get him to town at some point. So, yes, where's the stable effect? This is Drungo. There we go. Stable. All right. That's your turn.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. All right. The hawk keeps circling the wagon. All right, Nash.
I gotta try and stabilize the little lizard man.
Mm-hmm. All right. Try medicine check in the tower, please.
I don't understand the little people organs.
You understand them well enough to know that if he's bleeding, you should probably put some pressure on the wound and stop the bleeding.
Yeah, just pack it with snow.
Yeah. You got him stabilized.
Well,
Where is he?
the little lizard guy's not gonna like this, but at this point, I do not think that we can go back for the body of the dead dwarf.
He's dead. So get this sled turned around, headed back toward town, and then put these 2 useless bodies on there.
Yep. We should check these goblins for stuff, right?
Definitely.
They got some iron gold.
Especially.
Okay. So you guys spend some time searching?
Yes. I mean, you guys are, yeah. I mean, if they die, if they die now from taking a few minutes to search, they're gonna die on the way back. So.
I mean, someone's got to carry them. Well, actually, you know what? I say someone's got to carry them, but the dwarf's the only one that's really trouble to carry. So.
Put them on the sled. I'll pull.
Yeah, no. I just mean like someone could have been putting them on the sled while some other people were looking through the. Yeah,
squat.
but it's gonna happen so quickly that it doesn't matter.
I guess I'll try and investigate the corpses that aren't our friends.
Yeah, I can lift almost 1,000 pounds, and I'm weighing 140. So
Well,
the kobold
didn't go down.
Alright.
The kobold's got to be like less than 50 also. So
yeah, he's like grabbing by the leg, throwing on the sled.
Damn it! It just says. Am I just supposed to drag the amount you find into the amount of money, or where am I supposed to put that?
Is it set up as a parcel?
It just has a goblin table.
Okay. Yeah, if it's just an individual number, you just have to click on the parcel coins and enter that number.
All right. So,
probably drag and drop that roll like 5. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, just do that. And then I'm going to delete this. All right. So on one of the goblins, you find a steel skin pouch containing 5 copper. and the rest, they have nothing in their bags. It's just the scimitars and the short bows that they were using. Of course, one of those is broken, but if you want to spend time collecting the bows and the scimitars, let me know. Ryan?
Yeah, y'all get those things while I get these guys strapped onto the sled.
I'd like a
Ryan?
scimitar.
All right.
Collect arrows too.
Ooh, yeah, good idea.
Okay, so there's going to be...
I'll loot, they'll scoot.
You're carrying all this back?
Yeah, if we can. I mean, how much does the sled weigh? Can I move it?
Hold on 1 second. Do.
He said arrows. Hell yes.
The sled weighs 300 pounds, and the iron ingots add another 600 pounds of weight to it. So you would need a couple. You could push the sled if you could push 900 pounds.
I can do that.
Yeah, actually, you could lift, push, or drag 960 pounds. So, yeah. Full of iron ingots. Or you got to throw the bodies on top. If you throw the bodies on top, either Finn or Nash will have to help you.
Well, they're gonna have to help because
Yeah.
they ain't carrying them back by themselves. So I'm gonna get these guys on there, and then I assume there's some sort of harness or pulling straps or something.
Yeah, they were pulling on it.
You guys.
All right.
So you're gonna be strapped to the sled. You're good to go, and we'll push from behind.
Yeah.
Yep, and you see the other wagon heading far away from you guys. You're gonna leave it? Not gonna chase after them?
I'll have 2 people down.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm not in any shape to fight them.
Finn, mind giving me a survival just to head back to Bryn?
All right.
Rattlebones, feel free to help him out there.
Yeah, I'll help him out.
So do one of you want to roll, or one of you want to give the other one advantage?
I'll give our Fiblin advantage since he knows his way around here better than I do.
All right, Finn, roll with advantage, and Tab, just to let you know, yeah, you're really good with that tonight. Huh?
I'm on the number, ain't I?
Oh, okay. Oh boy,
Not
yep,
doing much better
it's
either.
at least a 10 is just what you needed. So you're heading to Bryn-Shander, and thankfully you don't encounter anything else. All right, you come in. Let's see.
See, that 4 was his 4 that I dropped.
Oh. All right, where's this? Did everybody get that map?
Yep.
All right, Brian, you'll be coming in, probably from the north gate.
I didn't.
And
get a
head
map.
right into the north look, and right in the tavern. Let's see, hold on. Right in the tavern, you're gonna head, and you're gonna see Haruna there, and the other dwarves. I'll be like, "Oh my God, you did it! You brought them back!" And let's see, it's starting to get late. Yeah, so yeah, congrats, guys. They're gonna be incredibly happy. You guys are gonna each get a bloodstone gem. Let's see, and then
Right, we gotta find like real healers though.
Mm-hmm. They said they're stable, so if they rest for the night at the end, they're gonna give you a free room for the night for saving the dwarves. The dwarves are gonna pay for your inn,
Okay.
and since it's 11:30, I think.
We're probably
Um,
calling it.
Yeah.
That makes
Drungo,
sense.
didn't you have to go to bed early? Or
Yeah, I'll be alright.
all right. Well, I just want to say that congrats, you guys make it to town. Karuna's incredibly happy. So
I never expected the potential loss from our first outing to be so extreme. And it wasn't even the weather's fault.
Well, it's also because you let the healers go down.
That is true.
And I'm the only one who's melee range only.
all right. So there you guys go. You guys could grab as many arrows. One person, like one bloodstone to each of you, please. And how do I can't really spread out the copper pieces. How do I do that? Tab.
The arrow down at the bottom.
The arrow down at the bottom. Okay. What? Hold on.
Oh,
I'm gonna take a sealskin pouch if no one wants it.
well, I'm
There
unconscious,
is
so I
two
can't
of
say
them.
anything.
That's true. That's true.
Neither can he.
Oh wait, technically all this stuff's on the cart, right?
Yep. It's all
Yep.
inside when you come in.
Alright, guys, I do gotta get going. See you all
Alright.
next
That's it.
Later.
one. Thank you, GM.
Yep.
Alright, peace out,
Feel
guys.
like
Sorry
this-
for
Sorry.
sorry for killing everyone.
That was great. That's the way it should be right there.
Bye, everyone.
That
Goodbye.
fumble chart is freaking brutal.
Yeah.
Especially at low levels. It's
No,
just
no, that decapitation one, that's a Vorpal sword. That's like that's a Vorpal effect.
yeah.
Yeah.
That should not be on any fumble chart, but that's whatever. It's fine.
Mhm.
You know,
You
funny that I brought this
see
up.
fumble charts, man. They're brutal.
But yes, I'm gonna fudge it. So you guys didn't really exactly die. You went down hard. You know, very very hard.
And that's where the crit fumble charts are just brutal. So if you're not prepared to play that way, I would just consider turning them off. I mean, double damage is hard enough. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But it's not. A double damage will still kill you, especially at low level. But the fumble charts will just brutalize you.
So what do you guys think? Because like the crit, somebody got a crit in there. Oh, I did. Yeah, that was bad. And 10.
I mean, it's fun when we roll a crit, but when they roll a crit, it's deadly.
I
Yeah.
kept rolling ones, so I just saw the ass end of everything.
Mhm. Who didn't grab a bloodstone?
I didn't grab a bloodstone.
I didn't
Yeah.
grab a bloodstone because I'm unconscious.
Oh, well, you should. They'll
I'll
see
grab
it.
his bloodstone for him.
Yeah, you'll throw it in the pouch.
You know, for services rendered, you know.
Mhm.
Will I? Remember, I'm a pirate now.
You are a pirate. I don't know. He will wake up probably. You know.
He's a healer, right?
I'm gonna say you stabilized him with the medicine, so like given enough time at the end, 10 towns is a rough town, so they know how to, I guess just field patch up in the inn. So yeah.
Yeah, you take the rest of those arrows, Fiddlin, because I done took 23 of them.
Nash, did you need arrows or do you use bolts?
I think Nash is bolts. Matt, right?
Yeah, he was the guy shooting the crossbow.
Yeah, I was. I am bolt. I'm
If you
down
were
5 bolts.
if you were searching, you would get half of those back, so you would get 2 of them back.
Oh, okay.
If you hold down shift, Brian, you'll drag them all.
All right. So
Why,
who
thank
was
you.
I supposed to give the bloodstone to?
Fin build.
Yeah.
Wait, is Is it half rounding up or half rounding down?
Tab, do you know that answer? Because I don't know off the top of my head.
Sorry, what half about what?
Half their arrows or
Arrow
bolts
recovery.
damage. Yeah, I know it's half.
I
but-
can go with half. I'm not sure that that's an official rule.
Okay. But yeah, do I round up?
I
or
think
half?
you're supposed to make a roll for each arrow, and I find that ridiculously tedious.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest. I kind of suspected they would be lost because they were fired in snow.
Yeah.
So the only ones that I might recover would be ones that were embedded in the goblin. And I hit one shot out of all of those.
Well, let's just say you recover 2 of them. 2 out of 5.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you just have to fletch them with, bright red or something.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Plus, I watched a real life show of shooting armor with arrows, and if they hit, they just shattered. Man, it was like, okay, no recovery there.
Oh yeah. No, that's well. I mean, technically, this is a crossbow.
Yeah.
But I feel like the light crossbow in this doesn't really strike me as something for armor piercing. So.
All right, so I'm gonna sell back to the scimitar and the pouch and the short bow. You sell them back to the black iron people.
Yeah, and you see the sell button in the middle. It should have a percentage on it. You can set it to different percentages.
I'm gonna go with about 50% because they're goblin weapons. So not the best.
I find that's the easiest thing to do is just set it at 50%. Oh yeah.
Nice. All right, and then just spread it out.
And you usually end up with leftovers like that, and I just tend to leave them on there until the next split.
Yep. All right. So
And also experience.
you get back to town and you guys are level 2.
Yay!
I've been looking forward to this now.
Okay.
Level
Let
4
me
gets stats increases.
By the way, should I have used my navigator's tools?
Oh my
that
God.
would have given you advantage, I believe. Yeah.
My navigator still don't that. Oh man.
I wanted to bring it up, but I was wondering if that was only going to be useful, when not navigating in this current snowstormy type situation.
Yeah, I think you could still know how to navigate, somehow. You'll figure it out.
Actually, there's a compass.
Compass.
In there, so,
yeah, your compass. You'll pull out your compass.
What was the Viking? The Sunstone.
Bloodstone.
Now there was an actual real world stone that the Vikings used that would show the sun even in cloudy weather.
Oh, I remember something like that. I forgot. Yeah.
It was.
I saw a documentary on it. It was pretty cool.
Sorry guys, you didn't go after the sled and the other goblin. That would have been 2 potions of animal friendship. And
Well, I'm gonna be honest here. We couldn't. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I wasn't. Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's what I'm saying. But also, on top of everything, guys, you now have a 10% discount at the Black Iron
Nice.
store.
Nice. But it was the what's it called? The concern with the other cart is that there was less motivation to drive people to go to the other cart.
Yes.
Going to the other cart got to be what is it, murder hobo-ish if we were to try and do it.
Mm-hmm.
And Brian's character doesn't seem like would be on board with that. In fact, I'm sure Brian's character had questions about what we did already.
Yeah. I was basically going to say, well, that's it, the goblins got it. Too bad, aw shucks. But yeah, no, I mean, I wasn't going to leave my party behind That
No, I
would
know.
be
I know.
unlikely.
It's just
I mean, between you and Rattlebone, you guys seem to have things covered.
Yeah.
And
It's called the Soul Staten. That's the Sunstone. Soul Staten.
yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, how did I do, guys? Sorry, I don't
You
really.
did great. That was very good.
That was awesome especially for your first time, Janet.
Yeah,
Yay!
and especially I mean, you're both learning Fantasy Grounds and DMing at the same time. So
Yeah, because the icons are throwing me off because they're different from the theme that you were using or that what is it, Chuck or Brian was using. So
yeah,
like,
Just to let you guys know, I did record this all, so I can like put it somewhere, I guess.
Ooh. Shoot, I need to stop the recording. Ha ha!
I can actually die over and over again.
All right. Nice. All right, let me go check to see.
all right.
so
Okay.
much death. So
Fighting
much.
style. I got a fighting style. This is gonna be hard.
Oh yeah. So does level 2 do much for you guys, or?
Does it?
It does a lot for me as a ranger.
I
I
didn't
get
look myself up.
spells. I get fighting style.
I don't know. Level one did nothing for me because I was unwilling to reveal what I could actually do, and I used a crossbow the entire time and failed horrifically at it.
Yeah, I was wondering why you weren't using any spells at all. I was like, damn.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest here. Like, if I was a cleric, makes sense because I'm showing signs of divinity or something else. If I'm a magic user, I'm not always gonna just go and be like, oh yeah, I'm a magic user. Hey, look at me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the paladin, yes. Actually, you know what? I feel like a warlock wouldn't want to announce. A sorcerer wouldn't want to announce. A wizard might. Wizard might be more obvious though.
I mean, a sorcerer is okay with feeling he's a sorcerer, especially if he's like in a fight to the death, which you guys.
I was
kind of
never
are.
at risk there. In fact, the only times that I thought about doing fire, I dragged the cone because I could have hit both goblins at once. But then Rattlebone just came up and clobbered one of them into obliteration and obliterated him. And I'm like, okay, let me just take the crossbow to this other guy then. Miss. So like I was gonna do flame hands and kill two of them if I could, and the need just disappeared.
Yep.
And I never felt like I was in any real danger this entire fight. I actually contributed nothing to this fight except for a net loss of 3 crossbow bolts.
Yes, we noticed.
But if we get stranded, I can contribute fire to burning stuff, which may also come up as an emergency that requires us to get things. Like when the snowstorm was real bad, if there was a purpose where fire would have saved there, I would have done it.
Yeah, I think with the tent, the fact that you use that 15 minutes to save yourself, you're good. So, and then, well, yeah. So then on the combat tracker, I just go down to menu, delete from tracker, delete all non-friendly. There we go. Okay. So, all right. Yeah, I kind of fudged your medical rolls. They were both over 10. So was it supposed to be higher than that, or just hitting at least 10 on a medicine is good to have?
I don't know the answer to that because most of my players don't tend to try to do that.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to, I believe, have a medicine proficiency to do that, and on top of that, I think you have to have
Healer's
a
kit.
Yeah, that's the healer's kit is sort of like the whole point of being able that's its point. But,
Okay, well,
you
I
know.
kind of fudged it, but I didn't want to have to have Drungo and Bob rewrite their characters.
Yeah, that's. So healer's
Fudging
kit,
things
as
is
an action, you
your
can
job.
use one of the kits to stabilize the creature without needing to make a medicine check.
Okay.
So that's definitely something I'm going to buy here.
So, yeah, so since you made your medicine check, they stabilized it. All right, so
Right.
that was normal. All right, cool.
And I do think it is a 10 to stabilize.
Yeah. All right, perfect.
Though
But
I would
yeah.
have to be sure.
Should I
Alright.
make a specific skill check for the navigator tools?
Yes, but you should be good. All right, I cleared their. Actually, you know what? Why did I do that? I could have just said long rest. Hold on. Initiative rest. You guys get a nice long rest at the end. There you go. Okay, cool.
Also, I noticed all your goblins were going at the same time. Did you want all your goblins going at the same time, or mixed up?
I mean, that was fine because they were all trying to pull the sled together, so it made sense at that point. And then the only ones who actually rolled their initiative was the hawk, and the whatchamacallit, the goblin captain on the other one. But yeah. By the way, the blizzard was scripted. There was no way you were getting out of that. Sorry.
Yeah, the blizzard was fine. I was scared out.
It's 2 spells. Now I feel obligated to take a friggin' healing spell, and I don't want to.
It's all right. I'll take a healing spell. We'll share.
I mean, if I get the chance to do it, I might.
You don't as a
Yeah, I was gonna
sorcerer
say, I
unless
don't think
you're
that I
a
do.
divine sorc.
I am probably gonna get some buffs for the team, though.
Yeah.
I do need some way to assist keeping our heals alive.
Let's see. You get font. Oh, you start getting sorcery points, Matt.
What, at level 2?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's
Did you-
interesting?
Did you drag your sorc onto to level up to level 2? No, you didn't yet.
Wait, we leveled?
Yeah, you got to
Yeah,
level 2.
everyone's level 2.
What? I
Once
didn't.
you,
I thought you were
it's
toying with that idea. I didn't realize that was legit. All right.
Nope. After your first
Oh
quest,
my
you
god.
get back to town.
I'm glad I had so much of a chance to evaluate the usefulness of my spells to decide if I wanted to keep them or get rid of them. All right, so I just drag and drop my sorcerer. Hold on a second. I'm trying to remember this. Is this the right sorcerer? Let's see. It is the right sorcerer. Okay.
All right, so now I get to delete certain things from my GM notes that I don't have to go back to. God, you already got
Okay.
your quest.
Oh wait. I never had my. Oh wait, never mind. That's done. Sorry.
What?
Nothing.
Alright.
Alright. A font of magic. What is? Let me look at this.
All right, I'm gonna stop the recording now, just so you know.
Oh, I already stopped before, but